It's a pleasure to be again with you, dear viewers of Burundi Television. Welcome to this English news edition. Let's first start with the top stories. Burundi head of state Evariste Ndayishimiye has received an audience this Monday. Tanaka Akihiko, president of Japanese International Corporation, JICA, reiterated the wish to make operational and effective all the wishes for cooperation in different sectors such as agriculture, infrastructure, energy, and health. And this morning, an important political turning point took place in the Burundian government. Two new ministers were sworn in, and one in charge of infrastructure and the other in charge of justice. The solemn ceremonies took place in the presence of the highest authorities. Let's start with the details. Burundi head of state Evariste Ndayishimiye has received an audience this Monday. Tanaka Akihiko, president of the Japanese International Cooperation Agency, JICA, reiterated the wish to make operational and effective all the wishes for cooperation in different sectors such as agriculture, infrastructure, energy, and health. Please take a listen to Tanaka Akihiko, president of JICA.
Well, since the time JICA opened its field office in Burundi, since our partnership over the past 20 years has been very productive in promoting friendship between the people of Burundi and the people of Japan, I would like to confirm this friendship by my own eyes. And that's the main purpose. And also, there are several projects going on in Burundi. And so I would like to express my thanks to those who are involved in JICA projects. And when I had the privilege of meeting with His Excellency Mr. President, he was very, very generous, and also he gave me a lot of words of appreciation of our work in Burundi. And so I'm determined to continue our work of collaboration in the coming months and years, and I would like to, on this occasion, express my personal gratitude to the people of Burundi for having understanding of JICA's work and collaborating with our activities.
This morning, an important political turning point took place in the Burundian government. Two new ministers were sworn in, one in charge of infrastructure and the other in charge of justice. The solemn ceremonies took place in the presence of the highest authorities. More details with Jackson Irakoze.
Imbere y'Imana mushobora byose, imbere y'umukuru w'igihugu, jewe Damien Niyonkuru, umushikirangaji w'inyubako.
In the presence of the President of the Republic of Burundi, Evariste Ndayishimiye, members of the upper and the lower chambers, senior officials from the National Police and the National Defense Force, representatives from religious confessions, senior government officials, as well as members of the government and the diplomatic and the consular corps accredited to Burundi, two new ministers took the oath at the Kigobe Hemicycle. They are Alfreda Hengejeje, appointed Minister of Justice and Human Rights, and Damien Niyonkuru, Minister of Infrastructure, who swore allegiance to the Constitution of Burundi and committed to working for the well-being of the Burundian people. They declared, I quote, "Before Almighty God, before the President of the Republic of Burundi, the National Assembly and the Senate, I swear not to fail in my commitment toward the unity of the Burundians, the Constitution of the Republic of Burundi, and other laws. I commit to work tirelessly for the well-being of Burundi and the rest of the world, respecting the unity of the Burundians, peace and justice for all in the exercise of my works. I also commit to fighting against any form of genocide, exclusions, and promoting human rights. It is important to know that Minister Alfred Angejeje succeeds Artemo Katihabwa, while Damien Yonhuru replaces Jean-Claude Nzobaneza. The ceremonies were concluded with a family photo of the government members.
Bringing justice closer to litigants is one of the priority issues that the new Minister of Justice, Alfred Angejeje, has just taken over from his predecessor, Artemo Katihabwa. That was said by the new minister during the handover ceremonies. Jivon Deshimier for more details.
Upon his arrival at the headquarters of the Ministry of Justice, Human Rights and Agenda, Minister Alfred Angejeje was welcomed by a crowd of litigants who had come to demand that justice be served. He was then received by senior officials and staff of the ministry before proceeding to the ministerial office, where the outgoing minister Artemo Katihabwa was waiting for the handover ceremony. During the ceremony, the outgoing minister handed over to his successor the seals of the Republic, Constitution, as well as other regulatory legal texts. After the ceremony, Minister Alfred Angejeje stated that among his priority areas are the establishment of residential courts in each zone with the aim of bringing justice closer to the population, the follow-up of ongoing cases and the matters related to human rights and the children's rights. For the record, the outgoing minister, Artemo Katihabwa, had served for 5 months.
The same ceremonies took place at the ministry, having infrastructure in its attributions. Among the priorities, there is the construction of the central market of Bujumbura. Burundi Head of State Evariste Ndayishimiye, President, informed the CNDD-FDD party members and the Burundians in general that they need to change some habits, that is strengthening transparency in the management of public funds, ensuring that all financial resources are centralized in the national budget in accordance with their destination. He said so during the extraordinary Congress of the CNDD-FDD party at Gitega. Jivon Deshimier has more.
This extraordinary Congress of the CNDD-FDD party held in the political capital Gitega brought together 1,211 delegates out of 1,228 expected, representing a participation rate over 98%. Javier Ndekuriyo and his leadership team were re-elected to lead the CNDD-FDD party for a new 5-year term. Therese Barangizigiye was also elected to complete the party's governing bodies as a secretary in charge of social affairs. In his address, the Secretary General of the CNDD-FDD party, Javier Ndekuriyo, thanked the delegates for the renewed confidence and expressed his full commitment to take the party to a new level and improve the living conditions of the population. He also called for the support of the head of state and the party members. For his part, the President of the Republic, Evariste Ndayishimiye, congratulated party members on the progress made by the country in terms of development, democracy, social cohesion, and the good relations among the political parties. The head of state emphasized that Burundi has already established development vision, urging Abagumyabanga to adopt a change in mindset, increase production, demonstrate consistency, comply with the payment of taxes, ensure proper management of public funds, and adopt the program-based budgeting system in order to prevent economic mismanagement. The event was also attended by numerous guests, including former vice presidents, representatives of countries accredited to Burundi, leaders of various political parties, civil society organizations, and the former leaders of the CNDD-FDD party.
Improving business in Burundi remains a major priority for the government of Burundi. Statement of Burundi Prime Minister Nestor Naonuye during a workshop organized by the Burundi Development Agency. Gorde Katugato has more.
The new business assessment tool called Business Ready, Be Ready covers 10 key thematic areas, including business creation, business location, notably property transfer and construction permits, as well as public utility services such as electricity, water, and the internet. It also takes into account employment, financial services, that is, commercial loans, electronic payments, and so on, international trade through the regulation of trade in goods and services, taxation, dispute resolution, and market competition. According to its promoters, this tool offers several advantages for the country. First, it helps strengthen Burundi's international visibility, thereby increasing its attractiveness to foreign investors. It also provides a comparative analysis, enabling the country to measure itself against other economies in terms of the business climate. Moreover, Business Ready facilitates the identification of necessary reforms by highlighting sectors that require improvement while contributing to the enhancement of national competitiveness. In his address, Prime Minister Nestor Ntahontuye stated that improving the business climate remains a major priority of the government of Burundi. He emphasized that assessing the national economy using Business Ready represents an essential step in this process. For his part, Reverien Nizigiyimana, Director General of the Burundi Development Agency, considered Business Ready to be an indispensable tool for the country in achieving its sustainable development goals. Participants in the meeting welcomed the holding of this workshop and expressed confidence in the expected changes resulting from this new approach, which they consider more suitable than the former doing business tool. According to them, Business Ready is based on renewed methodologies and now integrates the gender dimension. Finally, it should be noted that the Business Ready tool replaces doing business whose methodologies had been deemed too liberal.
Now let's turn to international cooperation. A team of Japanese experts will be sent to Burundi to carry out a study on what is necessary to rehabilitate the Boulevard du Japon damaged by the waters of Tanganyika Lake. That was decided during a visit to this boulevard by the Minister of Foreign Affairs with JICA President. Please follow again the JICA President.
This Boulevard of Japan is a symbol of friendship between Burundi and Japan, and unfortunately, because of the changing nature, what we didn't anticipate occurred in terms of submersion of the road, and we would like to conduct a survey why it happened and what sort of measures we can do in the coming months. But I realize the importance of this significant impact of the nature, and together with our colleagues in the government of Burundi, we are going to discuss what we can do together.
Let's end this news edition with sad news as the construction materials worth more than $1.5 billion were destroyed by fire which broke out on the night of January 26 in the compound of Twitezimbere to a cooperative located near the market commonly known as Kwesioni. Burundi government and the people of goodwill are called for help. Well, thank you for attention again. Have a good time. This is the end of this English news edition. Thank you again.